Hello, you fucktards! It is the lovable and adorable Froggy, here to take a stand against stupidity, insanity, and, did I say stupidity already? Yeah? Well, I really hate stupidity, alright? A lot has happened in the world recently, and there's a lot of people out there making some powerful, elegant, and well-articulated speeches and video blogs of these trying times. A lot of these beautifully put orations we agree with. However, we here at the War Dogs know a simple fact that makes all of these well-stated political arguments null and void. And that fact, you are an idiot. So, as a public service announcement, we are going to dumb down these arguments and ideas in a form that you, the moronic baboon, can understand. But the Froggy, I'm not an idiot. I'm a rational thinking human being with good intentions and good ideas. Prove to me that I'm a moron. Yeah? Okay, we'll go. That's army talk for we'll comply, by the way. Why are you an idiot? Alright, let's see. A couple of weeks ago, the people of Iran started to stand up against their government. They started to protest and rally against their fascist dictatorship. They believed their election to be fixed. So they started to rally in the streets, speak up and say, "Hey, fuckstick, we didn't vote for you, get out of here." So, in typical tyrannical fashion, the Iranian government decided to allow these protesters to speak their mind by shooting them in the face. Some were hanged, I think. I don't know for sure. You want to know why I don't know for sure? Because of this fucking idiot. The final Cylon. Yeah, this fucking moron up and died of God only knows what. So here you have on one hand a group of brave, strong-willed people who need our support, standing up against a government that is oppressing them and ignoring their most basic of human rights. And on the other hand, a guy who sang some songs. No, you shut the fuck up. He wasn't anything more than a guy who sang some fucking songs. Yeah, okay, so he raised some money for charities. Donated a very small percentage of his vast fortune to a couple of select charities. But hey, so does Walmart. And they're the fucking devil, remember? He's a singer. That's it. The dude sang some songs. And quite frankly, after Thriller, the guy was about as useful as a socket wrench shoved up the ass of a congressman. Actually, that's a bad example, is it? That would probably be the first time a congressman ever passed something useful. Anyway, here you have two very different things. And you, the American people, the news media, and the average Joe, opts to Google every fucking Michael Jackson video ever available on YouTube, and California spends millions of dollars in security and other nonsense on this dipshit's memorial. All the while, they're handing out the fucking IOUs to their debtors. Any of this making sense to you? Man fighting for his freedom, for his right to elect his own leader. And you shit on him! A shitty pop star who sang some songs and by his own admission got children, not his own by the way, drunk on wine and then slept with him. Even if that's not sexually sleeping with him, it's still fucking creepy as fuck. I mean, this pervert, you make a pilgrimage to his fucking memorial. It's a fucking singer, not the Mecca people. Have I proven you are a moron yet? Well, even if I haven't, I'm moving on. To point one. How does this compute in that feeble-minded, potato-powered brain of yours? Here is the congressman. You voted for him to represent you. He's supposed to represent you. A bill comes to his desk. The bill is over 800 pages long. He has to vote on this bill the day after tomorrow. The representative votes for the bill. You really think this asshole has read the bill? Fuck no! So are you mad? Are you upset? You're still going to vote for him again next year, aren't you? I don't know how to make this any simpler, folks. Our representatives are there to represent you. They're there to protect you. But before protecting you, they should be protecting one other thing before you. The fucking Constitution! Have you read it? Have you read the Constitution lately? Well, you should. The people in Iran are dying so they can have the same rights granted to you that are in the Constitution. Like the right to free speech. If they had a constitution, they wouldn't be getting shot in the face for saying, "Hey, President, had the fucking the Grey Poupon." I don't know. What the fuck is, how do you say, shit, there's too many damn consonants. Throw in a vowel, goddammit. Oh, what, are you offended by that? So fucking what? I have a right to say it. Anyway, let's keep moving. Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Now that amendment isn't there to allow you to shoot a squirrel with a semi-automatic HK with 500-yard sniper scope. Oh, that is pretty cool. You haven't lived until you've seen a squirrel's head fly off while simultaneously doing an end-over-end double backflip. The Second Amendment. That's just sick. Oh, little tail flopping around. Anyway, the Second Amendment isn't even there to protect you from a home invader. He isn't there to defend your family from the crackhead who wants to steal your PlayStation, hawk it for drugs, and maybe rape your wife somewhere in that plan. It's here to prevent the government from shooting you in the face for saying, hey government, you suck. And here's an amendment I think is highly overlooked and underappreciated. The 10th. Do you even know what the 10th Amendment is? If you don't, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you call yourself an American. The 10th Amendment says that any powers not given to the federal government are reserved to the states or to the people. That means if the Constitution doesn't allow the Fed to do something explicitly in writing, then that decision is given to the states to decide individually. I'm tired of you fucktards. I swear to God, you're all idiots. No, really, you are. There's this guy on there who acts as Thomas Paine. Yeah, that's the dude who wrote Common Sense. Common Sense? Fucking look it up, you sad, pathetic human being. Anyway, he had some great points, and all this one commenter could say is, I'll never listen to a guy in a wig. What a truly compelling and well-thought-out argument. No, it's okay. We know about this wonderful line of tactical debate. We call it the, you suck argument. Like the idiot who asked what's wrong with voting for Obama. How about $13 trillion in debt wrong? How about the violations of the Constitution, specifically the violations of the 10th Amendment? How about this promise not to raise taxes on anyone making less than $250,000 a year? How about me? He raised cigarette taxes. I don't make $250,000 a year, and that's a new tax on me. How about the average energy cost per household going up $1,000 a year if the cap and trade gets passed? How about the fact that he made candy-flavored cigarettes illegal? Illegal! I don't even know if that was the right voice either. Fuck it. Let's go on. Illegal. Fucking candy-flavored cigarettes illegal. Captain Nothing loves those things. She enjoyed them. It was a pleasure for her. And now she's a criminal. Wake up and smell the oppression regime, people. Stop thinking about me. And start thinking about the fucking Constitution. You don't need fucking government health care. They can't even get water to the fucking Superdome. And you're going to rely on them to give you the kidney transplant on time? Oh God. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to smack some people. Okay. All right. I've heard the critics. I've heard the liberal morons make fun of the Tea Party movement, calling the members of this movement teabaggers. Teabaggers in an attempt to embarrass us and make us hide our heads in shame. Well, you know what? I say let's embrace this new term. Let's be teabaggers and proud of it. We here at War Dogs are calling you to teabag a congressman. Go get a teabag, stick it in an envelope, and send it off to your congressman. That's right, I'm a teabagger. I'm going to teabag my senator and representative today. Don't let the name calling keep you from voicing your opinion. You're a teabagger. You should be proud of it. Men and women in our armed services died for your freedoms. And now you're going to sacrifice your freedom because you're afraid of being called names. Sure, racist, Nazi, fascist. These are all pretty strong words. But let's face it, you know what a real racist is. You know what a real Nazi is. You know what a real fascist is. And you are not it. You're someone who believes in freedom. You're someone who believes in the power and righteousness of the United States Constitution. You're someone who believes in religious tolerance, even for Christians. You're someone who believes in freedom of speech, even for Republicans. You're someone who believes in teabagging your congressman, even if it was a dried-up old fart that was a patient of Bruce Campbell and escaped from L.A. Teabag your congressman today, even if you don't believe in the movement. Do it just so you can honestly say, I teabagged the congressman. Bye now.